This is Kimberly Clark and Danielle Cromer presenting Healthcare Apps for iOS and Android, a course assignment presented in partial fulfillment of the requirements for the Healthcare Informatics Certificate at Santa Fe College, Gainesville, Florida.
Informatics is the science and art of turning data into information. Medical informatics is the use of informatics in the medical arena. It focuses primarily upon information technologies that involve patient care and medical decision-making. This definition describes apps very well. Apps are applications or software that may be used on smart devices such as iPods, iPhones, or Android devices. Apps inform and educate the general public as well as medical personnel. It also assists in patient care and medical decision-making for the patient as well as the clinician. They enable the user, whether patient or healthcare provider, to utilize data as information.
Diet and lifestyle apps.
Nike Fuel Band is an app that works in conjunction with a bracelet to monitor activity and to give encouragement to the user.
My name is Heather, and today I'm reviewing an application called the Nike Fuel Band. The Nike Fuel Band is a wristband that you wear during the day to track your daily activity and your calories. I did not buy the Fuel Band, though I have a similar device that tracks my daily activity, and I find this a great motivational tool. You can set your goals and you can track it weekly or monthly, and it's just a wonderful tool. The Nike Fuel Band costs around $150, but the application is free, and I think that this would be really beneficial for anyone who would like to increase their daily activity and be more active.
Smoke Free 28 is an app that encourages smoking cessation. It provides inspirational stories, craving tips, and lifestyle suggestions.
MedHelper manages all the user's medications, like when meds need to be taken, doctor's appointments, and when prescriptions need refilled. Apps for medical conditions. Blood Pressure Log helps manage hypertension by allowing the user to track their blood pressure over time. There's a chart of average values by time of day and several graphs showing values over time.
IBG Star is an app that, along with an attachable device, allows the user to monitor blood glucose levels, track trends, and calculate insulin to carbs ratios. It also gives the user the opportunity to share the log with the physician.
I reviewed this app, cancer.net mobile, because I have a cancer patient and I wanted to learn a bit more about it. I didn't really see anything that I disliked about it. What I liked about it was I thought it was very, very small. The one thing I don't see on here, there is neuropathy. That's possibly one thing that I would put on here. I do know about it, but for the person who all of a sudden would start to have the tingling, the burning, the hurting, and that in their fingers and their feet, the whole way up the leg, they would have no idea what it was. I was very impressed with it. Very impressed with this site. There are a lot of things that are on here that can really sustain you as well as inform you.
MS Journal is an app with the purpose of helping the multiple sclerosis patient.
My name is Heather, and today I'm reviewing an application called the MS Journal. The MS Journal is an application that is geared towards those sufferers from multiple sclerosis. The application is easy to download and costs just under $1. The application is extremely useful in tracking the sites of your injections, also the quantity of your injections, how often you're going to take the injections, and also you can track the quantity of medication you have on hold, and it will alert you when you're running low. For MS sufferers, sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle to remember to take your injections, so having a tool that will send you a reminder is extremely beneficial. There was no annoying pop-up ads to deal with, and you can make notes in there if you had site injection reactions. So I just found it an overall very useful tool.
Educational and informational apps.
The app Managing Type 1 Diabetes is a wonderful example of how healthcare apps may help children. This is an app that explains to newly diagnosed diabetic children exactly what diabetes type 1 is and how their lives will now change due to the new diagnosis.
This app provides streamlined access to Medscape, one of the foremost medical resources for healthcare professionals.
I reviewed the Medscape smartphone app. As a physician, I chose this app because it concentrates many medical resources into one application. In addition to medical news and CME articles, it includes reference sections on medical conditions, procedures, and medications, as well as tools for checking drug-drug interactions and for performing medical calculations. Despite its multiple features, the app was relatively easy to learn. The categorization within the reference sections, however, is not always straightforward. For instance, I did not find hepatitis B under viral infections, but rather under GI diseases. There is a search mechanism which is actually a great plus within the app. You can use it to search for a topic within the app's reference sections or directly through Medline. Overall, this is an excellent medical research app.
WebMD is not only a website, but now also an app that provides the user, whether patient or clinician, a bounty of medical information.
We have touched on only a few of the many healthcare informatics apps available today. According to Healthcare Global, there are over 31,000 health, fitness, and medical-related apps currently on the market. With all the healthcare apps to choose from, care must be taken when selecting an app to suit your needs. Mark Anderson warns, there are hundreds of apps that really work and are completely legitimate. But there are also a lot of apps manufactured by snake oil salesmen who promote them with a lot of misleading information. Not all apps are created equal, and price doesn't necessarily indicate quality, as we've seen with the apps we just reviewed. A free or light version app may have all the features you need.